Bed. Love.
Bed.
Bed.
Love.
Beyond.
Beyond.
Bed. Love. Beyond. Bed. Love. Beyond.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bed Love Beyond, the podcast for the hopeful and the hater in us to discuss sex, love, and whatever's clever with like-minded people like you who are also in limbo with love.
Like us.
Thank you for listening to us on Podbean, iTunes, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, and
Google Play.
yeah, and episode 39, music, movies, and l'amour, media that gets us caught up in love.
Yay.
So this is one of Jen's ideas, and I'll leave it to her to explain why she wants to do this.
Okay. I don't know, like, because we're always talking about, like, love and, like, just how it makes you feel all, like, gooey and lovely and all that other fun stuff. And then, like, I guess, like, since we, like, do watch, like, a lot of shows, like, I guess there's always, like, something that we reference back to. And I feel like a lot of people's education on love or what they think they might want it to be like, if it doesn't come from their parents, it comes from TV or from, like, a song or from something like that. So, like, you're like, oh, you know, I want to love, like, Alan Peg Bundy. You might say that. I don't know.
Right.
You know, and you don't know. Or, like, you're like, oh, you know, my last relationship was totally like Christian Slater and Winona Ryder and Heathers.
Right.
Like, he's crazy. You know, so you can kind of, like, a lot of people like to emulate that, you know, or growing up, you were kind of like, I really just want to date a guy like Dylan from 90210.
I wanted to date a guy like Dylan from 90210.
He was so cool.
He was super cool.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah, and you're definitely right. A lot of us, if we're not seeing it from our parents, we're definitely looking towards our own entertainment, our own media, and saying like, "Oh man, I want something like that," or even when we started growing up, probably like in our, from mid to late teens, where it was the height of R&B. And we would just listen to these songs and we were just like, oh my goodness, yo, where can I find that? Or like, man, like, does a love like that exist? Because that's when you start cross-referencing things where you listen to those songs or you watch those movies and then you get into a relationship and you want it to be like that and it doesn't turn out like that. And it could be, guy or girl, I'm not, whatever, like they could be mistaken. That's not what you're listening to or what you're seeing is not all it's cracked up to be, but you still want to hold on to hope that there could be something like that because that person sometimes made a song that made them feel that way. That's why I guess a lot of people really pay attention to the people who write their own lyrics and stuff like that, like Adele or something, because she went through that, or even like Taylor Swift. Everybody knows that, like, her, like, half of her library is about stuff that she went through.
Right.
So you'll hear those songs and you're like, oh man, yo, I want that because hey, guess what? She had it.
Right.
Or like with Adele, I mean, yeah, she has love songs, but it's more like heartbreak and stuff, which I respect, because even though things didn't go out the way that they used to, there's still movies or music that emulates those things, and you're like, oh man, I've been there before.
Yeah, I like those movies too. Like, sometimes they're not always like about good stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like about bad stuff.
Yeah. That's why I like Adele, because it gives you reassurance that, one, you aren't the only one who went through it, and two, that person made it out. Like Adele made it out and stuff. So like, right. That's why I personally love her music, and I like Matchbox 20 and Rob Thomas, because they have music like that too. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to talk about. So this is one of our, I guess you can say, like, personal things, like from our own collection, our own library. If you want to get to know us more. We're gonna be divulging what movies and what music songs that like we love and what's pertaining to us. And we do this every so often. And I should have been a good host and track down the other episodes that we did. Just I guess interviewing each other or whatever. But I didn't. I'm tired. So.
You should have seen like how many like I had to look up like different things and like top whatever romantic movies. Like now I'm looking at hottest on-screen couples, and like 50 Shades of Grey is blowing up. The new 50 Shades of Grey is like the top most romantic movie, and it's not even out yet.
Oh, that's crazy.
50 Shades Darker.
Yeah, 50 Shades Darker.
I'm not gonna front. I was hating hard on the movie and the book.
Right.
I'm going to see it.
You're actually.
Oh, I'm not gonna go see it, but like.
Oh, but you're gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes out.
Okay.
You gotta watch those things in the privacy of your own home.
Yeah. I
like
guess.
Short Bus.
Right.
You gotta just watch it by yourself. You can't watch it like.
Or with somebody.
You watch it with somebody, but you don't watch it with like
Yeah.
a room of people.
Right.
Let alone a room of housewives. Like, oh my god.
Right. 50 Shades Darker recently beat the world record of most views on YouTube in a 24-hour span, and it was, I believe, 114 million times that it was looked at in 24 hours. Yeah, it beat Star Wars, The Force Awakens by 2 million. So
apparently,
crazy.
Black and white movies probably had like the most romantic things going on. I'm looking here. Oh, Sylvester Stallone and Adrian and Rocky. They were a good on-screen couple. Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford in Star Wars. Was that a romance? Weren't they brother and sister?
No. That's Luke and Leia. That's Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. That's the other guy. They're brother and sister.
Okay.
No, but I mean, I can see that because you know what? It's actually funny because that relationship is more modern than anything, and I think people don't realize that. But yeah, because she's a very strong-willed woman. Doesn't take crap from anybody. But she fell for that. I don't want to say hunky, but like just fell for his aloofness, and
So I did take a Facebook poll. I don't know if you want me to do that now.
No, absolutely. Go ahead.
So I asked everybody, what are your favorite love songs, rom-com, romance movies that make you feel all warm and gooey inside? Like when you see this movie or hear the song and it invokes some kind of emotion in you. These were the answers I got. The Family Man, Seal, Kiss from a Rose, Casey and JoJo, All My Life.
That was my high school prom song.
Ooh, I think it was like everyone's high school prom song. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. My father said Deliverance.
Okay.
And that's not. He said that jokingly.
Oh.
Like, if you have ever seen Deliverance, you know that's not a rom-com or funny at all.
Well, hey, it could have been funny for him.
Yeah, so he called me and told me, like, if I meant to make sure I got the joke. I'm like, I got the joke. I'm like, I got the joke, Dad.
That's a perfect parent thing. Mm-hmm. Did you get it? Yes.
He's like, put Jennifer on the phone. I was like, oh, God.
That was great.
And my mom's like, what are you talking about? As I continue. The Notebook. My boyfriend's like, you never saw The Notebook? I was like, never saw it. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, you don't know what you're missing. I'm like, I'll be fine, thanks. I was like, at least somebody's romantic in this relationship.
That's funny.
I'm just like, yeah whatever. Notebook.
I have a strike against that movie.
Okay. Song, Everything I Do It For You from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah, which is also which is also a go-to romance. The Holiday is great too. I think that is a good one. Endless Love by Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey, and then this other girl also put The Notebook. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, and then somebody wrote The Bodyguard. Princess Bride and Pretty in Pink. Mm-hmm. My friend put Boomerang and Die Without You by PM Dawn. That is a good song. Yeah,
that's a good song.
My aunt weighed in on this.
Oh, okay.
Got everybody in on this one. How do you keep the music playing by James Ingram and Patty Austin, and all love songs by
That's a-
Johnny Mathis because she loves Johnny Mathis.
That's a good duo. They made another song. I forget right now, but the other one that you just said.
Patty Austin and James Ingram.
Yeah.
See, you guys should be writing these down too. If I'm going too fast, I'm sorry. Because you might be able to put yourself up onto some new stuff.
That's true too. Yeah. Broaden your horizons.
My brother said "Wet Sand" by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I actually want to look that up later because I'd never heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that makes him feel all lovey-dovey inside.
That's great.
My friend put "More Than Words" by Extreme. That's such a great song.
I love that song.
It's so like 80s or it's 90s, but like it's so that era. But like,
Yeah.
like I told her like it should totally be your wedding song.
Right.
It's deep.
I it's funny because when I was thinking about ways to propose, I actually have a friend who plays guitar, and I was going to
You were gonna sing it?
yeah, I can sing it, and I was gonna tell him like, yo, can you sing it with me, and then like we'll like because the words was very akin to our relationship, so I was just like, yo, this is what this gesture is, more than words. So like, yeah, so we were gonna do it. Well, I was gonna do it, but I changed it to something completely different.
All right,
But-
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I love that song.
Bridget, who's been on our show, said Leslie and Ben from Parks and Rec give her all the feels. So, and then my other cousin said, "The way you look tonight at my best friend's wedding gets me." And I was like, "Oh my God, is that when he sings to her in her ear?" And she's like, "On the little boat down the river in Chicago." Yes, woman. Dermot Mulroney is bae. I was like, word. I have Stevie Wonder, I Believe When I Fall in Love. You and I by Ben's Fold. Oh no, and You and I. Ben's Fold, The Luckiest. Lily Allen's Chinese because she wrote it about her mom. Movie, Only Lovers Left Alive. Never heard of any of those. Going to be looking them all up. And then she wrote, Billy Bragg's Everywhere because it's about what war is really about. Over here, over there, it's the same everywhere. A boy cries out for his mama when he dies for home. So I guess that makes her feel all warm and gooey inside. I don't know. Also, we have Pretty Woman. As by Marsha Ambrose. I never heard that. I'm going to look that one up too. And then my list is, excuse me, I think I'm getting a cold. Movies, The Story of Us. It's my favorite love story. It's like, because it goes through, it's with Bruce Willis and the one from What Lies Beneath. Oh, I'm so mad I can't think of it. But it kind of goes like in the beginning.
Is that the story where she talks about, like, okay, the way to like a woman's vagina is like
No.
like she compares it to like, I don't, she compares it to a flower?
No, I don't know.
The Story of Us? I think
No,
it is.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
So Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer and Bruce Willis are together and they have a family.
Okay.
And in the beginning of the movie, they're talking about like separating and breaking up. And they do it. But they had to send their kids to camp. And when their kids came back from camp, they were going to tell them what was going on. And they just go through like these flashbacks of like the story of us, of them, and of like when the goldfish died, when one of their parents died, when all the times that they were there for each other. And then like at the end, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's just like a realization. It was like a real life love story because it's like we've been down for each other for so long. Like, why give up now?
Right.
And the way that they like kind of the way that they had like open communication, I really liked, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So that's one of mine.
Okay.
The Wedding Planner, just because it's cute. It's a weak one, but it's a good one. Serendipity, because even though I don't believe in it, it's super romantic. And I know I always would watch Serendipity and like kind of like think about that gut feeling that you always have, like that what if, and what if I'm like holding on for something that I wanted before.
Right.
Message in a Bottle. Oh my God. So depressing, but it's so loving.
Right.
Moonstruck, minus the infidelity. Still my favorite movie of all time.
Right.
But like the passion is so hot.
Yeah.
You know? And I love at the end, her mom goes, she's like, do you love him? She's like, oh, I love him awful. And she's like, that's too bad. Or something. And but like, cause I guess the point is like, if you love him, like, then you're fucked. You're just gonna get, not that you're gonna get hurt, but like, you're not protected. You're just there.
Yeah.
High Fidelity. I like that movie because he kind of goes through like all his past lovers and does the whole like, where did I go wrong, and examines his relationships, and I like that. I mean, it's not quite a love story, but at the end he realizes that like what he wanted was there the whole time.
Right.
P.S. I Love You. Oh, that one brought the house down. Never saw it?
No, I saw it. I just don't like one aspect of it, but
What aspect?
go on. Did I see that with you? And not like originally when it came out, whatever. But I think you showed it to me.
I might have, because I think it was like around the time, and then like me and Sandra watched it. I think.
I think.
I was like, oh.
I think. Yeah.
Were you at the house watching it with us? Maybe.
No. I think it was just like you and I. I think you showed it to me. Yeah, I didn't like the fact that he essentially gave his boy permission to bang his wife.
Oh.
I'm like, what? Like, I'm saying it out of context, but watch the movie and you'll understand what I'm talking about. I'm like, nah, I'm not done with that. But good.
And my last movie is 500 Days of Summer.
Okay, I've always wanted to see that with
It's really depressing, but
Joseph
it gives you the
Gordon-Levitt and Zoe Deschanel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My music is Shy If I Ever Fall in Love. Music Soul Child Love. I have a very like deep personal connection with that song. Anthony David Words. Peter Gabriel, Your Eyes. John Denver. I think the song is like You Fill Up My Senses.
Oh, beautiful song.
Yeah, it's
beautiful
so
song.
awesome.
Beautiful song.
Lauryn Hill, Nothing Even Matters, and Tell Him. Stevie Wonder, Ribbon in the Sky. Those are the main ones.
Right.
That give me the feels.
Mm-hmm.
And the googlies and all that other good stuff.
Said the gigglies.
I'm like, yay.
That's funny.
It just like invokes something awesome out of you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, I was listening to you, but I thought I had the. I think maybe I do have the song, the John Denver song, but I was gonna play later because I know that's not the title.
It's not.
No, that it was because it was bothering me. So I was like, I don't think that's the title. But
yeah, it is John.
Really?
Oh, Annie's song.
Yep, there it is. Because I have it. I knew it. I was like, all right. I was like, no, that's not it. But yeah, beautiful song.
It is
beautiful singer. He has a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So okay. So
you're like, that's not the name.
It was bothering me. I was like, that's not it. but no. Okay. So that's actually a really good list. Both things, the movies and the music. And it's funny because when Jennifer told me this, she was like, yeah, we should do this topic. I was like, all right, you know what, no problem, I got this. But then the thing is, like, I had the hardest time picking my movies and my music only because I didn't want to be, I don't want to say predictable, but I wanted to go with what you were saying about how you want things to be like lovey-dovey and stuff and pretty much positive because I'm in a negative space.
Well, I mean, sometimes there are songs that, like those breakup songs, that make you feel what you feel. Right.
And I was like, nah, let me be positive, or at least try to be positive, because I've always leaned more towards the ones that make you think, or the ones that relate to your situation. But I was like, no, I need to see if I can find like positive stuff that I know that I like, because I do, because I like, like you said, I love, but at the same time, I'm also realistic too, just because of the things that have transpired in my life. So I was just like, damn it. So like, I definitely did better on the songs as opposed to the movies.
Yeah, your movies have like 2 movies.
Yeah,
so.
but I really like those movies because again, they showcase both. They showcase love and they showcase I guess despair, for lack of a better term. But one movie that I went to go see because I've always wanted to see. I not always wanted to see. I wanted to see this, and I saw this by myself like really early in the morning, a long time ago. It's called The Time Traveler's Wife, and it's with Rachel McAdams and Eric Bana. And the premise is a Chicago librarian has a gene that causes him to involuntarily time travel, creating complications in his marriage. So like that right there, like that premise is super ill. It's like, wait, what? First, like the time traveling, like, caught me, but then, he falls in love with this girl, and it's not like, hey, I'm a time traveler. Hey, what's going on? Okay, let's go to like the 14th century and blah blah blah. It's just like he marries this girl, knowing that he involuntarily time travels. So I was like, what? How do you sustain a relationship like that? And it's not a rom-com. It's a straight drama. It's not meant to be funny or whatever. It sounds like a funny premise, but it's not. It's really heartbreaking because you have to see it from her angle, because she's like, I love this man, but and it's not even like it's timed. It's not like, oh, every 15 days he just poofs. It could be he could stay in your arms for like 5 minutes or 5 hours, but then like he just goes away. Like you see him disappear. So like for her, okay, for him, he has seen her in all aspects, in all not dimensions, in all like aspects of her life. He's seen her when she was like 5, when she was like 50, when she was 35, when she was 20, when she was a teen, but for her, you have to understand, she saw this guy when she was 5 and fell in love with him. So she's been waiting for him for as long as she's been living to marry him. So like, it's just really cool. Like, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but it's freaking awesome. It's a great movie.
Slow?
I don't know how long it is, but I don't think it's necessarily slow. I mean, I know you have a short attention span.
Yeah.
But
I do.
It's not what's that damn movie? It's not The Reverend slow.
Oh yeah, I was having a hard time staying awake.
I think you can do it. But since you're actually, it might be good for both of you, you and your boyfriend, because it taps into what guys like and what girls like. So I think if you, I don't know, have like a date night or whatever, you can watch that. But it's really good. I don't know if it's on Netflix or whatever, but it's good. And A Walk to Remember is one of those movies that are like really, really good, but like has like heartache and heartbreak. And pretty much the premise is the story of 2 North Carolina teens, Landon Carter and Jamie Sullivan, who are thrown together after Landon gets into trouble and is made to do community service. Pretty easy premise. But just watching you saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just watching the movie, it just unfolds and you're just like, oh man. And obviously I'm not going to give anything away, but I just like the fact that, it was with Shane West and Mandy Moore. And one of the lines in the movie is like, Mandy Moore goes like, damn it, what'd she say? She says, don't fall in love with me. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But she says, don't fall in love with me. And you're like, why would anybody say that? But it's really cool. So the songs were much easier for me to do. And it was funny, I was listening to, because I have like 2 sets of playlists. I have my like all my songs from the albums that I own, and then just like hit singles or whatever that I downloaded like back in the day. So when Jennifer told me to get this set up, or gave me the idea for it, I like was like rummaging through like all the albums and all the singles, just listening to like, yo, what gets me going, like what's going on. So I landed on a few, and I'm obviously gonna read them to you. So
right, let's go.
One of them is Robin Thicke, and it's called Angels. And it's funny because I think I was gonna not use it. I don't know if I was gonna use it at the wedding that I was gonna have, but I don't think it was gonna be the wedding song, but it was definitely gonna be on there to play.
Playlist.
Definitely, yeah. And I particularly like the second verse because the second verse goes, "You're the only one who knows what I go through. Sometimes you even feel it more than me, baby. And I don't know how I ever got by without you. There's nothing like the truth when you've got nothing left to lose. And every night I thank the universe that I found you." So it's a really good. It starts off really slow, but then when it gets to the end, you hear like the crescendo and like all the instruments like come in at the same time. It's really a good song. This song is Phil Collins, "A Groovy Kind of Love." It came out in the 80s, and this is, well, I don't want to say quite possibly, but this is pretty much my favorite song ever. And it's extremely simplistic when you hear the song. This was actually from an 80s movie, and I forget which movie it belongs to. I wish I could look that up, but I can't. But yeah, this was attached to a movie, and the first it's such a simplistic song, and you're like, wow, this is like really ABC-ish, but it's just really heartfelt, and it's just very simplistic, telling one person to the next, like, yo, I think we got something here. And the first verse is, "When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you.
Oh, this was part of a movie.
Then I'm not so blue. When you're close to me, I can feel your heartbeat. I can hear you breathing in my ear. Wouldn't you agree, baby? You and me got a groovy kind of love." What movie was it?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it. The next song is Matchbox 20, "Overjoyed," and it's on their North album. It's their latest album that came out, and I love this song, and it really like gets me, like it really gives me like all the feels. And the first verse is, "Feeling my hands start shaking, hearing your voice, I'm overjoyed. I'm sorry, but I have no choice. You're only getting better. Maybe you have your reasons. Maybe you're scared you'll be let down. Are you crying when there's no one around? Then maybe. If you hold me, baby, let me come over. I will tell you secrets. I will tell you secrets nobody knows. I cannot overstate it. I will be overjoyed." This one is Lifehouse, "Everything." This song, this song is like super slow, but it's absolutely amazing. And when I first heard this, it was so funny. The first time I heard this song was back in 2001, and I was watching the show. It's called Smallville. If you guys remember that, it was on CW. It was a story of Clark Kent growing up in rural Kansas. It was before he became Superman. It was a television series, ran for 10 seasons, and in the season finale, he was going to prom, and he asked his like freaking long love, Lana Lang, to the prom, and they're dancing, and this song comes on. And I'm like, yo, this song is crazy. So I go and read the lyrics, and I'm like, yo, oh my God. And it's like, it's so beautiful. And like back then, like back in 2001, I was like, yo, I am going to use this song as my wedding song, because it's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful song. But then I remembered I had this friend who was obsessed with the show. It was a girl. She was obsessed with the show. And like years later, I think maybe like in 2007, 2008, she's getting married, and then I'm at the wedding, and then she goes, and now Mr. and Mrs. blah 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 will have their wedding song, and then they start dancing, their first dance, and they start dancing, and then the song comes on, and I got so pissed. I was like, yo, you bagged my song, because we would talk about the show all the time. So I was like, yo, I was so heated, yo. I was like, yo.
That's fucked up.
I was like, you bagged my song. I mean, it's all good.
You can't be mad at the wedding, so.
No, it was all good, but I was just like, oh, she bagged my song. And we have mutual friends, so I was like, if I ever get married, I can't play the song, because like it'll sound like I bagged it from her. But it was all good though. Like we're still cool. Like it was just all fun and games. It was just like, oh, come on, man. But anyway, that was that. So like the first verse is, "Find me here and speak to me. I want to feel you. I need to hear you. You are the light that's leading me to the place where I find peace again. You are the strength that keeps me walking. You are the hope that keeps me trusting. You are the life to my soul. You are my purpose. You're everything. And how can I stand here with you and not be moved by you? Would you tell me, how could it be any better than this?" and like it's freaking amazing. So, and when we were talking about that's all like the lovey-dovey stuff, but like again, I like the heartbreak stuff as well. So these are just honorable mentions, and these are more towards like the heartbreak kind of things that are really good. And this artist called Damien Rice, who does like folk music, and it's called "The Animals Were Gone." Rob Thomas, "Mockingbird," and that Mockingbird actually reminds me of my last relationship and how it went down. Lifehouse, from where you are, great song. And Adele, "All I Ask." I can't like to tell you all I ask is from her last album, 25.
Yeah.
And that song, I'm not even joking to you. That song I can't even listen to. I mean, I remember when I first heard it. Obviously, when I was listening to the album, I was like, "This song is amazing. I can't listen to it ever again." And I haven't. Like I'll be in the car and I'll start, not fast forward, skipping. I'll be skipping songs, and then you hear that opening piano riff. I was like, "Oh, there's a song. Nope, can't listen to it because it's that potent to me. It hurts." But those are my movies, and those are my songs.
I was just trying to. The movie. It says it's from the movie Buster.
Okay.
Yeah, and no one's ever seen that movie, so I don't know that's true. But
that sounds familiar.
So the other song I had in my head, which makes me feel all warm and gooey inside, but now I'm reading the lyrics and I'm not really sure if it's a real love song or not. It's like I think I'm in love song. "You Give Me Something" by James Morrison.
Okay, no. Well, maybe that sounds familiar.
Not Jim Morrison.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay, go ahead.
James Morrison.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was like in the beginning of some movie,
right.
And I Shazammed it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I Shazammed it.
I was like, "This song,
right,
is giving me life right now."
Mm-hmm.
It's so, and the way he sings it too, it's like, "Oh my god!"
Right.
Panty dropper, whatever. It's a great song.
Mm-hmm. So I looked up 2 articles to like kind of give this episode a backbone, and this is from yourtango.com, and it says 8 perfect love songs that will make you love harder. And it's not necessarily to mean that in Jennifer's sense like the lovey-dovey stuff, but more like struggling or whatever. Like you use these songs to
pull you through.
Yeah, to either pull you through or like, okay, yeah, it's pretty much a wrap. So pretty much it says, there are times when we find solace in the most unexpected places. What music teaches us about love, life, and relationships may at times be profound. From sultry to practical, these songs hold beneficial advice for those in relationships. So these are the top 8, according to this article, for them. The songs that we need to use to like power us through. "Say" by John Mayer. It's a good song. And I freaking love this song, because I remember listening to this at work all the time, and I was like, "Damn, man, this is my relationship. This sucks." but it's a great song, and it's called "Break Even" by The Script. Like when I hear
that's like one of my favorite.
I'm like, "Yo, this is my relationship." I was like, "This really sucks." And some of the words is some of the lyrics is this: "Her best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. While I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. 'Cause when her heart breaks, no, it don't break even. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. Yeah, I'm falling to pieces." And I'm like, God damn it. Number 3 is "I Can't Make You Love Me" by Bonnie Raitt. Great song.
I can't make you love me.
Go ahead. Number 4 is Jennifer's favorite song, "Halo" by Beyonce. Because
oh yeah, it's not really my favorite song.
No, I know, but I'm just talking about the last episode. You're like, what are you talking about Halo for?
I know.
So there's that. Number 5, "Teenage Dream" by Katy Perry. There's another good song too. Number 6, "For the First Time" by The Script. Good song. Number 7, great song, "How to Save a Life" by The Fray. I like that band. And number 8, Like You'll Never See Me Again by Alicia Keys. So yeah, those are the songs right there.
That is a good one.
Yeah. And I saw another article about 20 movies that will make you want to fall in love.
Oh.
And there was when I looked this up, there was so many lists. There was like top 50, top 100. I'm like, you know what? Let me just find the first one that I see, and like we'll just take it from there. So 20 movies that'll make you want to fall in love. Hollywood. This is from Hollywood.com. Number 1, Titanic. That was a good movie. Number 2,
Jack.
Everybody's favorite,
God,
The
Jack.
Notebook. Number 3, Walk to Remember. Number 4, The Fault in Our Stars. That's more recent. Oh, this is Jennifer's movie right here. 10 Things I Hate About You.
That is a good one.
Number 6, classic, Gone with the Wind. Number 7, When Harry Met Sally. Number 8, this is another one that you like, I believe, Love Actually.
I don't know if I've actually seen that.
Really?
I
thought you had.
I mean, I might have. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wow, I think you like this one. Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing. Another one, You Got Mail. I know that was pretty famous. 13 Going on 30. That was with Jennifer Garner. That came out in 2004.
That's a love story?
No. Movies that will make you want to fall in love again. The Holiday. 2006. Didn't somebody say that?
Yeah, someone did on my list.
The Best of Me. 2014. It's pretty close. Pretty Woman. I know somebody said that. It came out in 1990. Oh, here you go. Say Anything. Your movie. In your eyes,
Yeah.
the light fade. 2013, About Time. Again, with Rachel McAdams. She loves time travel movies.
Don't get them confused.
Yes, don't get them confused.
Like, who are we going to get for this time travel love story? I know someone.
Yes, forget about time. You watch The Time Traveler's Wife, damn it, okay? Classic movie, Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg, and Tony Goodwin. If you don't know who Tony Goodwin is, watch Scandal.
Tony Goldwyn.
He's the president.
Is it Goldwyn? Goldwyn?
Goldwyn.
Yeah.
What I was saying?
I think you
Goodwin?
said Goodwin.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
doesn't matter.
Tony Goldwyn.
He came to my house once.
Really?
His kids were on a field trip.
Mm-hmm.
His kid was on a field trip. And for some reason, the field trip was at my house. Because my mom had puppies. It was really weird. I wasn't there.
The field
but
trip was at my
I
house.
have somewhere. I think it's over there in that book. I have his autograph.
That's awesome. Well, that's good because
I didn't meet him though. He just left a note for me.
It don't matter. It still costs
My
money.
mom's like, Tony Goldwyn was here. I was like, who? She's like, the one who was trying to kill Sam. I was like,
Does she still feel that way about him?
she doesn't watch Scandal, so
well.
she probably does. That's all she probably knows him as, is the one who killed Sam.
Yo, for real, like, yeah. If you've never watched that film, I'm not saying that you have to watch it.
No, you really do.
But no, it's a great film, and while you're watching it, you're gonna hate that. You're gonna hate him. He played an amazing villain. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson. The Wedding Planner with Matthew McConaughey
Also on my list.
and Jennifer Lopez. The Lucky One, the freaking Nicholas Sparks. That's with Zac Efron and Taylor Schilling. That's it. Okay, I didn't know I went through all those. So
You know what's a really good movie that like I didn't know was gonna be good, but I bawled.
What?
Oh my God! It's with George Clooney and
Jennifer Lopez?
no, and oh my God! Why can't I think of the name of it?
What was she in?
It's not even like romantic. It's just sad. It's just really sad. George Clooney movies. Gonna look this one up. The Descendants. Oh my God, I bawled.
That sounds very
So sad.
very familiar. Oh, okay. The Descendants, yeah. The Descendants, yeah.
So sad.
Mhm.
Also, my mom made me. Oh, One Fine Day. That's a good one with George Clooney.
Mhm.
and he's hot, so that's a double whammy. Did not know George Clooney was in Return of the Killer Tomatoes, but I don't know that is a loving movie.
No, no. Return of the Killer Tomatoes is not a loving.
Come on, it is if you like horror movies.
Sorry to say, this is true. It's very true.
But my mom made me see this movie, The Light Between the Oceans. It's like in theaters now.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. It is a love story
Yeah.
because it's like what you're willing to like do for your partner is like so intense and so deep.
Right.
But like at the same time, you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? This was so depressing.
Right. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Well, that's just me. You know what? Forget that I said that. I'm a different breed of person. So like I'm a masochist. So like the sadder the better. So
When are you gonna get over your masochism is the question.
I'm sorry?
You're like, what? When are you going to get over your masochism?
I don't know. When I see something different.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, so I'm a masochist, so yeah. But I don't know. You know, all right, you know that song Google Dolls by Iris? I mean, you know that song Iris by Google Dolls?
Yeah, but how does it go?
And I don't want the world to see me.
Right.
All right, so there's a part where he's like where everything feels like the movies. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's just like,
but even that's like basically makes me feel like he's saying like even when things are good, you think things are bad.
wait, I'm sorry?
That even when you think things are good, you think things are bad.
That's interesting. I always took it as like
even when things are good, you think things are bad.
You need to like you need to like wake up from the dream or something, you know? So like I think that's what it is. Like everything seems so fake. You need to, you know when
right.
You know when you're like all like I guess like lovey dovey or whatever, and you're like, is this a dream? And you're like, pinch me, Sam, and you know like all right, and
right.
you pinch the person and you're awake. You're like, I knew it was too good to be true. So like that's the thing. Like I said, you know, when we were talking about in the last episode, the chemistry and the compatibility, and you're saying like you're in love with love, or you know you want me to find the female me or whatever, and you're like, yo, you're just gonna just fly away like on a balloon and stuff, and I'm like, that may be true, but also at the same time I have cynicism, so like it grounds me even though I want to like I'll have like 50 balloons in my hand, but I also have a cinder block on my legs, you know, so that's where I am, and it's in our title.
Right.
I mean, not even our title. It's in our mission statement.
Right.
In limbo with love, you know. So it's like, so that's why I said that sometimes you just need to see those types of movies. Like, oh man, that was so depressing, but it grounds you. It's not to like shoot a heart into your heart. I mean, shoot an arrow into your heart.
Right.
But it's like, okay. You know, like,
do you ever like get like really wrapped up in like TV people's relationships
in real life?
Yeah,
or
like all right, so like I watched the Mindy Project, right?
Yeah, and
I don't really know where the fallout was. Like I didn't feel like they had a problem that they couldn't fix, but Mindy and Dr. C broke up after they had a baby together.
Okay.
And Mindy was like dating other people, and I'm really upset by it. But then in the last episode, whoever did the fucking score for that episode, like rocks, because they played some like R&B song which made you like want to fall in love.
Yeah.
And then they played an Amy Winehouse song. I don't remember which one it was right now. Mm-hmm. And then there was a part where they were making out in the elevator, and they played Zayn Pillow Talk. Oh my God, that song just makes you want to like do bad things.
Yeah.
In a good way.
I remember, you saying that before. I was like, okay, that's her song. I've never heard it.
Every time like it drops, like, I'm like, oh my god. I don't even know who Zayn is really, so I know he's like a One Direction guy. There, but that's it.
You're done. That's it. That's
where his talent ends.
He used to be from One Direction, but he bounced.
Whatever, that song when it comes on, it's hot, and they did that in the last episode. They like hooked up. Mm-hmm. Also,
but go ahead.
Schmidt and Cece from New Girl.
Yeah,
I am in love with their relationship, and I also think that Nick and Jessica should get back together. And I'm highly like invested in this, and I get like very like caught up in their relationship.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can understand. I mean, that's the whole part of getting into like those shows. Like you really get invested. Like, you know, that's I guess that's an attestament to the writers and the actors just making this thing that was on paper come to life. And you're like, yo, why are you like, how come you guys aren't together and blah blah blah. I remember you made me like watch 1 or 2 episodes of like the mini project. I mean, no, I'm sorry, New Girl, when we were chilling, and I saw the love triangle with I guess Nick, Jessica, and like I don't watch. I don't know if she's with that
the other guy,
current
no.
guy. All right, so well, that guy, and you know, I was like, oh great, I'm Nick. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like I'm always Nick. I'm always that guy, because you know, you look at the other guy and he's just like 10 times better. So I'm like, oh great, I'm that guy. So
oh my goodness. That's not the kind of comparisons I was asking you to make.
No, I know, but
you
no,
got in your head about it.
No, but again, you get invested in those things because you see the similarities between you and the things on the show, you know,
right?
Or like, you know, come on, like, you know how freaking crazy I get with Married at First Sight. Like, I am completely invested with, like, I feel like they're my friends, and I'm like, yo, you guys, what are you doing? Like, Married at First Sight is my freaking show. I'm not saying I'm the #1 fan, but I probably am. But like those episodes, like, come on, man, I write freaking notes about everybody's pros and cons and stuff like that. Like well, I was about to say I'm an expert. I am not, but I'm like, yeah, I totally get invested in those relationships. I'm just like, come on, guys, like you can make it work. Like, I know why she didn't like that, or like I know why he's an idiot and stuff like that. And yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Yeah, I totally get invested in those things.
I do think that, like, to some degree, that's where like a lot of people learn what kind of relationship that they want. You know, I mean, I didn't really grow up watching anything good, obviously. So I'm over here quoting Married with Children and stuff, but I couldn't really tell you any other. I mean, the Cosbys, but we saw how that turned out.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, it is just fictional, but like, I guess if there is anything to
but it's coming
emulate,
from somewhere.
Obviously it's coming from somewhere.
What is it? Art imitating life imitates art, or some shit like that.
Life, art imitates life, or life imitates art, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Just sometimes you kind of get caught up and you're like, I want that kind of love. Right. Like, I never wanted a Ross and Rachel kind of love. But like,
who would want that?
I know. We were on a break. But there are times, like, I've been going through breakups. Like, I remember, like, when I went through my breakup with my ex, like, I did watch the whole 10, 15 seasons of Friends when they put it on Netflix. Oh, okay. You know, and like, there was just certain things that would happen, and like, I'd be like, oh man, like, you'd feel like attached, or like, it just so happened that like around the time, like, I had my breakup, I think that was like when Mindy broke up with Dr. C and everything. And like, it's like comforting, like you were saying before, but it's also kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, like it also like reopens the wound a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Again, I'm a masochist, so like I open that, like, if a doctor would see my wounds, he'd be like, you need to die now, because like, you need to stop picking at the scabs. Stop it.
You need to stop picking at the scabs.
You know, like,
Jesus.
You know, it's like, you need to stop picking at the scabs. So like, that's totally me. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, ooh, scab. And like, you know, try to.
You're like, let's make it worse.
Yeah, and pick at it. I totally understand. I don't know. It's because, I don't know. We do tend to just look at those things and look at those shows, or love those songs. Oh, I remember. Oh, what was that damn song? That freaking rocked the nation. And it was like used in like 80,000 like weddings. That damn song.
How's it go?
Take me into your loving arms, like, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
There's what's his face?
Baby, we found love right where we are. That one,
right? Yeah.
Freaking, it killed everybody. It's like, oh my god, I want that so bad. Like, what is it? How does it start? what like when your legs don't like
Work
work
like they used
anymore,
to.
and I'm gonna pick you up or whatever, throw you on my shoulder or some
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh my god, I want that so bad. You know, and it's like, yo, I get it. You know, I totally get it, because who doesn't want that? Or like, you know, everybody's obsessed with you know, you see two people kissing, you don't know who they are, whatever, and you're like, hashtag relationship goals. Like, you want that so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
You like the music cues in the movie, and they run up to each other, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like this is what I want. Absolutely.
So many times if I like sat there like wiping tears off my face, I'm like, you're such a loser.
No, but it pulls at the heartstrings, man. They know, and that's the thing. Why are we so embarrassed about that? Like,
I don't know.
Like, why don't we want to feel that vulnerability? One, why don't we want to feel that vulnerability? Two, why don't we want to feel that vulnerability in front of others?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, you can say what you want about Tyler Perry. I don't give a fuck. That's your opinion. But like, I like watching like Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married Too, because like I like that relationship dynamic. I feel like it's real, you know, and like don't get like some of it is a little crazy, yeah, but like it's a real dynamic, and like sometimes you have to sit back and look at your partner and be like, yo, like we are not gonna fix this by fighting, like, you know, whatever, and like I'm not gonna spoil things for you guys, but you should watch it.
Right.
But like then if you like lose that person that you love, like that's earth crushing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many fights you had with them. So I don't know.
No, but it's
All those
also good
movies
to.
I like.
I mean, I've never seen those movies, but just listening to the title, Why Did I Get Married? It's like,
Right.
it's like, yo, who says that? You know, like that's insane for you
Right.
to say that. So you know this movie's about to like spit some bars.
Right.
You know, and that's good. Like, I remember watching this movie, which was really good. It was by Chris Rock, and it was with Kerry Washington. It's called I Think I Love My Wife.
Yeah, that was really deep.
I love that film, and it was I think it was based off another French film. It was the same premise or whatever, but he emulated it. And that movie's great, like because you hear that, like, I think I love my wife, and you're like, whoa, like those are like fighting words, or like, oh man, if you say that, you know you're sleeping on the couch.
But it was a great dynamic of what a man goes through.
Absolutely great dynamic,
Or
you know?
anyone really, woman or man.
Yeah, well, yeah, anybody in a relationship, pretty much, you know, just like, okay, the guy is, simple premise, the guy is Chris Rock. He's in a loving relationship with his wife, has I believe 2 kids, or at least 1, and you know things are very mundane. You know, like they're married, house, good job. The things are mundane. The wife is not doing what she used to, and I think maybe he's not doing what he used to. I'm not sure, but it's just routine. It's not like she's mad at him or anything. It's just routine. Like, yo, we're living life. That's it. But he's just like, yo, man, like, yo, you were popping back in the day, you know,
Right.
or whatever. And then he sees his
Old friend from back in the day, girl,
back in the day,
Kerry Washington.
and you know she's still as lively as the time that they were friends, and you know he starts hanging out with her, and he sees what he's been missing, and what his wife is not producing. That's the wrong word. It's like not doing anymore.
Right.
You know, he's like,
she
what the
dresses
hell, man?
sexy. She takes him to the club.
Yeah. Oh, right. Because like the I remember the Chris Rock and I forget her name now. The wife. She's famous too. Oh, Gina Torres. There you go. And yeah, they both went to this like lingerie place, and he's like looking at the like nice skimpy stuff, and she's getting like, you know what underwear she's getting. She's getting the big ass beige underwear that is not sexy at all whatsoever. They're just
comfy.
It's just exactly, they're just there to be comfy. See, Jennifer knows, man. You know,
sometimes you don't want things going up your butt.
And then like, you know, the old friend comes along. She's like, oh hey guys, how you doing? And like she's like with this little skimpy ass underwear, and just like, oh damn, like I want my wife to wear that, you know, like. But it's just not popping off. But that's a great film too. And again, you know, I think people need to look at both sides.
Right.
You know, like, yo, watch every Nicholas.
It's the old 80, 20, 70, 30 rule.
Well, yeah, whatever. No, but like watch all the Nicholas Sparks movie, Your Heart Content, The Vow, freaking The Notebook, all them damn movies, you know, like every last one of them. But yo, watch the other ones that like have real dynamic to them too, and like kind of, this is wrong to say, but kind of like burst your bubble, kind of like burst your love bubble. It's like, okay, wait, love isn't all strawberries and cocoa. You know what I'm saying? It like love is real too, and like love hurts sometimes.
And love is not all Sex in the City either. I think that bothers me a little bit. Like, I think there's a degree of that you should indulge in it. Yeah. But I also find like there's a degree that like that people take it like on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like all the guys want to be like the guys from Entourage, and all the girls want to be like the girls from Sex in the City.
Oh god!
And life is not like that.
Right. No, that's a good comparison. I forgot about that show Entourage. But yeah. A lot of girls hold that show like it's the Bible. You know.
Yeah.
And hey.
Do you
be my guest, you know? But no, but isn't there like the new Bible and it's girls, the show Girls?
Yeah, but those girls are like, I can't really tell how old they are. I liked Girls.
Maybe that's good.
I like Girls because it's real. Like they're not like perfect little figures. They don't really wear makeup.
But wasn't that other one too? Sex and the City? Wasn't like that too?
I don't know. They were kind of like, they always focused on like the hostility shit, and like nobody cares about like
the what?
All the boozy shit.
Boozy,
like.
I thought you said all they care about is the Hasidics, and I'm like, what?
I don't remember there being Hasidics.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Okay. Oh, all right. But no, you're right. Yeah. A lot of girls held freaking. No, but you're absolutely right. A lot of women held Sex in the City to such a high plateau, and a lot of dudes loved freaking Entourage. I have yet to see a single episode of Entourage, but like a lot of dudes were like, yeah, man, this is how it is. Like chilling with your bros and like whatever, fuck bitches, drink a lot, and like do it all again tomorrow. You know, sunglasses and Advil. Last light was mad real. You know, like that's the mantra. What, you never heard that line before? Who said that? Kanye West.
Yeah, I don't listen to him either.
Church in the Wild. No Church in the Wild. Yeah, it's a good song. Kanye West and Jay-Z. Good song. Oh, and Frank Ocean. He did the chorus. Okay. But yeah. Like I believe you should watch both just to get different perspectives, as opposed to, you know, being a masochist like myself, or being like lovey-dovey like whoever's out there, you know, just like, oh my god, like love is the most amazing thing in the world and I can't wait to have it and blah 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 and
have it.
Yeah, no, like, you know, that's what some girls like. That's what they do, yo. Like, what are you doing Friday night? What are you talking about? Friday night? Gonna pop some popcorn and then, you know, have some Netflix and chill and just watch like 3 like romantic movies in a row and cry. And like
and cry.
You're like,
is that what you did Friday night, Martini? Be honest.
Listen, I don't like to discuss my privacy on this show.
Okay.
No, but I'm just saying, like a lot of chicks do that.
I did Friday night.
So like, you need to freaking look on the other side, man. Like look at both things, you know.
So I don't know if we're there, but I have a meme of the day.
Yeah, we're there.
So, but it's also a meme of the day, and once the meme goes up, it's going to be a fun little game for you guys.
Ooh.
So the meme is, a bunch of quotes from movies. And I'd like to see who can name all of the movies, and maybe we'll shout you out.
No Google. No using Google.
Okay.
See if you know it by
The first quote is, "You had me at hello."
Mm-hmm.
The second one is, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her." You know that gives you guys the feels. "You make me want to be a better man."
Wait, is that the same?
The third one.
Oh, okay.
Fourth, "We'll always have Paris." I have no idea what that's from. Fifth, "You're everything I never knew I always wanted." Oh, that's awesome. Who said that? Next one, "You should be kissed and often by someone who knows how." Damn. Number next.
Okay.
"I want all of you forever, every day."
I like that.
Next one, "If you love someone, you say it right there, right then and there, out loud. Otherwise, the moment just passes you by." I feel like I saw that movie recently, and I don't know what it is. Everyone should get this one. "No one puts baby in a corner." Next one. I think I'd miss you even if we never met.
That's kind of creepy, like that song. I knew I loved you before I met you. You know that song, right?
We're getting Martini to sing today, guys. This is awesome. Next one. I'll never let go. I promise.
Liar. I'm sorry. I almost gave it up. I almost gave the answer.
I know. Is it Titanic?
I think so, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh no, maybe she says though, like Jack, I'll never let go, or like, well,
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll have to see. I might have to Google these.
Sorry, I spoiled it for you.
No, I don't think that's it though. Don't worry.
Okay.
Next one is what do you want to marry me for anyhow, so I can kiss you anytime I want. Okay. The last one is.
That's not how it works, but okay.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
So why you gotta give them the hint though?
Because if they don't get it, then they booty.
Wow.
So I'm gonna throw that up when this episode comes out, and we're gonna see how many you can get.
That was great. All right. Any last movies or songs that come up to your head or anything like that?
No, but add them onto our page. I did put a post up today. Oh, and I think Noble said Titanic. Noble,
yes.
Yeah.
And he said that it made him cry.
Aw. Who knew that alpha male could cry?
I know. That's why I said that. I was like, oh wow, like okay. Yeah. Yeah, Titanic was Diesel. It's a good movie. Long as shit though. Good Lord, it's long. I remember when I bought it, it came on 2 cassettes. Like that's how, one, I just gave away my age, and 2, that's how long that movie was. That was like 2 cassette tapes, like worth of film. Oh man, but yeah. All right, so that is the end of our show. Thank you guys for rocking with us, and
Thank you.
We need to shout out your friend, Chicago.
Oh, he's gonna send me all his information, but check him out on Hip Hop 101 Chicago at Facebook, and I'm gonna get you guys the information that he has, because he does have a AM station, which I don't know if we can get on this part of the country, but there is a website where we'll link it on the page where you can get all his archives and stuff. So anyone who doesn't really know about, hip hop, it's the best source to learn from. So Hip Hop 101 Chicago on Facebook. Check them out.
Cool. And so we give the floor to you. What are your favorite movies or songs that get you all in the feels? And also, what movies and songs that, put you in a rut or like, just brings you down, but it's, good realistic stuff. So, go to our Gmail, bedlovebeyond@gmail.com, or give us a call, 201-862-8BED. That is 201-862-8233. Or hit us up on our Facebook, facebook.com/bedlovebeyond. Hit us up on Instagram, bedlovebeyond official, and follow us. Also follow us on Twitter, bedlovebeyond. And also we're on Periscope, and you can follow us there at bedlovebeyond. All right, so that's the end of our show.
Everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much everywhere. So, and we're always growing. So, we might maybe hit up some other social media platforms as well. So, just definitely keep a lookout on us. And also, we're if you put Bed Love Beyond on Google, we're the first thing that pops up. So I guess we're doing something right.
Nice.
All right, guys. So we will see you guys next time.